Some of you are like, who is this guy? I don't know. I'm still in development. It's great to be here, though. I am so glad to be with you. I'm John Scott. And I know everything happens on purpose and for a reason, sometimes for a season, rarely for a lifetime. The reality is that we're all in transition, but we're not in trouble. Look at somebody and tell them, I'm in transition, I'm not in trouble. This has been my prayer since 2015. That makes 7 years. And 7's the number of completion. And it's also spring. You brought me out upon the water, the great unknown, where feet may fail. There I find you in the mystery, in oceans deep. My faith will stand. Yes, it will. And I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. Even when the oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours, and you are mine. Oh, your grace abounds in deepest waters. Your sovereign hand will be my guide. Where feet may fail and fear surrounds me, God, you've never failed, and you're not gonna start now. And I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. Even when the oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours, and you are mine. Yeah, you are mine. Oh, yeah. Here it is right here, though. This is the dangerous prayer. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. And take me deeper than my feet could ever wander. And my faith will be made stronger in your presence, my Creator. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the water everywhere you choose to call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in your presence, my Creator. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the water wherever you would call me. made stronger in your presence, my Creator. Here it is right here, y'all. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters, not so I can do a trick, but so I can know I'm always in charge of my own elements. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk on the water wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in your presence, my Creator. Look, you got to look at 2 or 3 people and tell them, I don't know about you, but I'm about to elevate and levitate right in here. Oh my goodness. It is so good to be in St. Petersburg, Florida. I want to say thank you to this amazing, fabulous, excellent staff that you have here. Let's give them a hand, please. Come on. Well, I greet you from the great state of Georgia, where, man, I've been in church all of my life. I'm still in recovery, and still doing therapy over that. My wife and I are glad to be with you. I want you to say hello to my wife, Carrie. I go back about 3 or 4 generations Pentecostal preachers. Thank you. Yeah, we were the church of the fiery furnace. Right down the road from the church of the chosen frozen. And I grew up, I found out more about the devil and sin than I did about God and God's love. They scared the hell out of me. Every single week. I tell people all the time, I said I had a bad drug problem when I was a kid. I was drugged to every church service, every camp meeting, every crusade, and certainly conditioned throughout the whole process to live afraid of God. Or afraid of the devil, and you were getting saved from either one of them about every church service, but you didn't ever feel safe. You just hoped you were saved. So I felt like today I wanted to tell you a little bit about me, just so you can kind of get to know me a little bit. For whatever reason, I just wanted everyone to be able to acclimate to somebody told me I looked like Neo. And I said, well, then take the right pill. Freedom. I look back over my life now and I'm deeply appreciative of every single moment. I realize that every single moment was a part of my transformation. And you only learn how to transcend once you transform. And one of the things that I've come to realize through expanded consciousness and an awareness that I am God. In fact, look at somebody next to you and tell them, I just wanted to let you know, I am God. Now, somebody who's visiting and guest with us for the very first time are like, what did I just come into? You actually are the divine presence in the world. And while we've been, yes, you are. While we have been in this state really of learning and transforming, many of us have experienced the dark night of the soul, and there's no nightlight in there. You experience that darkness, and sometimes you feel overwhelmed by the darkness. But the reality is that in order for the caterpillar to reach its full potential in evolution, It has to first revolve around some things to realize that that's not its actual identity. It just was the capsule it happened to be in at the moment. But its potential was to fly above what it used to crawl beneath. And so this message that we've been given is a message of freedom. We have moved out of the religion age and into the spirit age. And we are rewriting the story of humanity. Our narrative has become our own. We took the pen out of the hand of society and we took it into our own hands and we decided to write our own story. So as we have left winter and we've moved into spring, I thought it was really awesome. I actually got a text. Donna, where are you at? I'm putting you on spot. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, that's my ginger sister. I used to have hair. Yeah. Now I just have a red head. But it used to be red hair, and so we shared a little bit yesterday. But she sent me a message that at 11:33 on the dot was when equinox. We were already in session and in service here, but did you feel that surge? So when somebody says, do you feel the Spirit? It's not an external thing that touches you. It always comes from the inside out. It always was intended to. You are the very presence of God in the world. And so as we've transitioned, see, the pandemic and the pandemonium that went along with it was a part of our transitioning and our transforming into becoming an all-new world. When somebody said it's the end of the world, I said, you're right. But every time we see the word world, at least every time we see it in the Bible, the B-I-B-L-E, yes. Every time we say, sorry, it takes me, triggers. Anyway, I told y'all I'm still working on it. Every time we see it in the Bible, it's actually the Greek word cosmos, and it's where we get the word cosmetic. And what do you put cosmetics on? You put cosmetics on the surface that's already there. So we've had the mask, we've got masked up so that we could remove, we were already wearing masks anyway, but the mask is off and the new has come. It's the end of the world as we've known it. That's why I say we're not in trouble, we're in transition. And as we move through this state of transition, what we're becoming is the transformed view of the pure presence that has always been, the earth has been asking for the revelation of the sons and the daughters of God for generations and millennia. And here we are right now, on purpose, on time, in this space, exactly where we're supposed to be. So all of the hell you've been through, it was just contrast so that you could appreciate the light of heaven that we're creating. So I know I'm here on purpose. What about you? What about you? Yes, but this happened and it just happened well, you're happening right now in this present moment. And everything is perfect. It's all a part of where we were supposed to be so that we could be here now. Your breakdown was preparation for your breakthrough. So I really just wanted to come to declare to you that we are not in trouble. We are in transition. And in transition, there's uncertainty, but that's the only place for faith. You don't need faith for what you're certain for. That's what I've been trying to tell my Christian friends for a long time. I say, if you believe I don't want to get in too much trouble here, but if you believe the Bible is the Word of God, then you can blame everything on an external force. But when you realize you are the Word of God, you become responsible for your own space in the world. And what happens is you stop reacting and you start responding. And responsibility is just your ability to respond. That's empowering. And so what is First Unity about? Well, I have a sneaky suspicion that First Unity is about empowering you to reach your full potential, whatever that might be. And here's the thing. What I think is cool about it is it's not a church for everybody. It's a church for anybody. And we're moving fast past church into spiritual community. Because we also know that as we move into this new state, the language is changing so that we can speak the language we were intended to speak in this new world. Behold, I make all things new. The I am that I am. Take a deep breath. Let it out with a sigh. Again. Will you repeat this after me? I am not in trouble. I am in transition. Again, I am not in trouble. I'm in transition. Now, I used to like to hear myself talk, but I've gotten bored with hearing myself talk. And I know when Spirit turns the spigot off, it's just going to get dry from there. So that's what I have to bring to you today. Namaste. Namaste.